What's up, Crown? How you feel, big dog?
Hey, what's up, Anton?
Thank you for holding me down, bro. How you? What's your word? What's your thoughts?
No, I just got into real estate like a year ago.
Hmm.
I came from like working in a prison, so I'm adjusting from the prison guard mentality to the business mentality, and
Okay.
that's been like the biggest thing I feel like that's holding me back when it comes to business because I have to learn how to go from being person like real private to being out there in social media. I'll hop on streams from time to time here and this on YouTube, but what advice can you offer just to kind of like shake that mentality and start to get into a business mentality?
To shake the mentality of being a worker, or shake the mentality of working in the prison system.
I would say a worker mentality, but so much of like keeping everything so private. Like I seen your stream about the social media thing, and I thought
Hmm.
it was absolutely amazing.
Talking about in the Patreon.
But yeah, I'm
Hmm.
a bag chaser, so but yeah, that's been my big issue is just shaking that. Hey, you got to really be out there in front of people, like mentality.
So you probably identify more as an introvert than an extrovert, right?
Not really, surprisingly.
So
It's
you
just
are a personable person, and you don't mind getting out and participating with people. You just don't mind. You don't want to necessarily share what you have going on social media. Is that what you're saying?
kind of. It's so much like I don't like to put too much out there. Like you say, don't put anybody out there that you don't want coming back later on, like with these live streams and stuff.
Hmm.
But if you like see on social media, I'm a family man. I have a wife. I got 4 kids, so I love my family. I'm all about my family. But it's still that like I only let it out so much, and then I find myself putting out a lot of like stale like business stuff, like oh this open house, oh this is what's going on. But I want to be able to get out there more so I can reach more people.
You okay? Let me give it to you a couple different ways. A, you got to not care about what other people think. If you are going to participate and grow as far as being able to market yourself from a social media perspective, you also gonna have to understand that it's gonna be somebody that hates you regardless of how perfect you are or how precise you present yourself. It comes with the territory. So first you got to get out of your feelings and you got to stop worrying about what everybody else think about you. That's the first thing. Now, the second thing that you have to start having a conversation about is what type of content do you want to put out there and who's going to be your target audience? Who's your target audience?
My target audience are people 25 to about like 40, people who may be looking to get their first house and stuff. But I want to be able to expand just past, what I do for work. And I want people to see me as the person, so much, not just a
Why?
real estate agent.
Why?
Because I feel like being able to be relatable to people
I'm not
is,
saying you're wrong. I just want to know your why.
oh, because I feel like people being able to relate to me and really understand me will help
Hmm.
them connect with me better, which will allow me to connect with them better to get them exactly what they're looking for versus just, the cookie cutter person trying to get you to buy a house.
So you're trying to separate yourself from the pack by making yourself more relatable so that people can then reach out to you and do business with you.
Correct.
Well, you got to show other aspects of your life and your personality that makes them identify with you. You got kids. You're a family man.
Correct.
You're a father. You got a wife. All of those type of things. What's the point of having a freaking wife if you can't leverage who she is in order to get more business?
My
I
wife is
know. I'll give you
very
an example. I'll give you a perfect example, and then you can take it from here. I know that there's a certain segment of the people that's watching this live stream right now that the only reason that they started rocking with me in the first place is because they actually was rocking with Rita. There is people that has met me in person and then met Rita. I'll give you a person specifically. Q. Q is cool with me, but she love Rita. And look at Rita laughing right now because she know it's true. Q love. If I want to get to Q, if I want to, because Q will fight me. Q will be like, Anton, I don't know. Oh, I don't want to do that or whatever. Now I know that if I want to get to Q, I'm gonna have to go through Rita because Rita can do a better job of convincing her than Q is. But my point is that I'm leveraging every single thing that I have inside of my arsenal in order to be able to market myself more effectively, not only to the people online, but also to the people that I have in my personal life. If I want to get to my brother, and if I want him to do something that I want to do, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not gonna call him. I'm gonna tell my daughter to call him and then talk to him. I'm going to tell my daughter Soon as she get from home, hey, call your Uncle Greg and make sure that you ask him this, that. So he not even gonna blink. He gonna say yes immediately. Now, if I call him, he gonna be like, oh my God, Anton, what you want from me? Rita, you know it's true. I can call him right now and he gonna be like, oh Jesus, what do you want? Rita's cracking up because you know it's true. Or Rita calling. Now, if I have Leslie calling, though, he's just like butter in her hands. You think I ain't utilizing my daughter in order to leverage that? It's the same thing when it comes to social media. It's the same thing when it comes to marketing. I know that there's a segment of the population that I'm going to offend, and I'm going to purposely offend them. I'm going to tell them, fuck your feelings. I'm going to tell them I don't give a fuck about you. You a whore. You for the streets. I'm going to tell the guys this and that and so on and so forth. And I know that some of them is going to come back simply because they know that I got me a Rita. And we love Rita. We don't really fuck with Anton, but we love Rita. But that's going to allow for me to actually be with them long enough so that they can hear my message, and then they're going to be connected. Because if you're not connected with me, you're going to be connected with the idea that I'm married. And if you're not connected with the idea that I'm married, there's somebody that's going to identify with me because I'm a father, right? When I go to company events, I use my family. I don't go alone. I'll be like, hey, we got an event coming up on this particular day. I'm gonna need you to put your Sunday's best on, and I'm gonna need you, Leslie, to have a really good attitude when we go to this corporate event. And then I walk in like family man, and hey guys, what's going on, y'all? Y'all over there playing racquetball? Let me go over there and get it. And then I market myself. Everything is sales. And so when you go online and you selling these houses, people are not buying houses from you because they can't find a real estate agent. People are going to buy houses from you because they like you. And you're going to have to find whatever it is that you can use in your arsenal, whether it's your wife or your kids, in order to be able to market yourself to a segment of the population that you otherwise would not have had access to. That's what they there for. If she can't get out and get you some more business, what the fuck she over here eating all of the food for in the refrigerator? Get the fuck out the refrigerator and go get me some people, some more clients. When I go to the game, I walk in the front, and as soon as I hit the floor, I tell Rita, you walk in front of me. I go over there, I go shake some hands, and then I walk behind her. And by the time I get caught up to her, she'd be like, Anton, I want you to meet this person over here, so on and so forth. It's strategic. Every single thing is strategic. How we walk, where we walk, what we do, who we take with us, how we appear when we walk into the door, so on and so forth. It's all strategic.
Yeah, and I think another layer to it is that when people go from employee, and this might not be you, but when people go from an employee to employer, they're the nicest employer. Like they wake up when they want to, they get up at 10 o'clock, they show up, say, you know what, they're too nice. I think you should be harder on yourself than another boss would have been hard on you. And so I'm like really on my schedule, on purpose, with saying, I said I'm gonna do this. Why I wasn't 15 minutes late? I'm harder on myself than anybody else can be harder than me. And I know that might be extreme, but sometimes you gotta look at yourself as a third party and not you managing your schedule, but you're managing an employee schedule. And I think you need
I'll
to
do
be.
you one better, E. I'm gonna give y'all a little bit of a little bit. So probably a little over a year ago, um, I had the Millionaire Morning Show to where I had both me and see you, baby, where I had both me and Rita on there. E, you might have remembered that. Some people
Yes,
in the
sir.
chat that's been rocking with me for a long time, they may have remembered that, right? One of the reasons why I brought her onto the live stream was not that I felt like I needed it or anything like that. It was because I had started getting a reputation and my image started being an asshole too hard. So now I had to soften my image a little bit by bringing her on the live stream for about a month or so. Then we're going to go ahead and kick her off. But it was now I don't have to necessarily announce that. I might tell my bag chasers, "Hey, this is how you market yourself, effectively or whatever." But the goal was always it's always strategic. It's always a goal and how it is that I'm going about doing things. I don't just do stuff by happenstance. It's not just a mistake. I'm not just pivoting and figuring it out as I figure stuff out and I try different things. But a lot of the things that I do is very, very intentional. So
Yeah, so like I mean, my biggest thing with my wife has her own business as well, so I kind of help her trying to operate
so you can
the
help her, but
biz.
she can't help you. What's going on here?
Well, my wife is very introverted. She's introverted. I'm actually
Nah, she
so
can't be introverted. That's not what a marriage is about. You got to get out your comfort zone. I need you. You gonna have to. So what? She introverted. Hey, baby, I need you. You don't think that she gonna want to help you if you say, baby, I need you. Yo, I can't really get this contract without you. I need to be able to market myself more effectively. And I realize that you are an integral part of what it is that I got going on. They don't have to necessarily be true. Just butter her up. She'll rock with it.
Let's hope she's not watching the stream right now, because I'm definitely gonna say something.